from the snowfalls that accumulate throughout the year at an altitude of about 3,000 meters, the sea of ice flows down the slopes of the Mont Blanc like a river. Under the pressure of its own weight, the snow turns to ice and flows at a rate of 1 centimeter per hour, taking about 100 years to reach the altitude of 1,500 meters. In a single year, the glacier advances about 100 meters, fissuring as it moves across the uneven terrain. This creates crevices, some of which are several dozen meters deep.
There are over 50 glaciers in the Mont Blanc range. Those which, like the Sea of Ice, have a low incline, provide magnificent routes into the heart of the range. Access by other, steeper glaciers is more difficult. The sheer Bossong Glacier is perhaps the finest example. Considered the largest ice fall in Europe, it carries the accumulated snows from the slopes of the Mont Blanc to an altitude of 1,200 meters. No other glacier in the Alps descends so low.
Much farther to the north, the backbone of the low Scandinavian peninsula never rises higher than 2,500 meters. Two immense plateaux at its southern end, the Jotunheimen and the Hardangervidda, cover a large portion of Norway. The Hardangervidda, 900 meters above sea level, is the largest mountainous plateau in Europe. 1/3 of its 10,000 square kilometer surface area is protected as Norway's largest natural park. This wild region, crisscrossed by numerous rivers, is a veritable paradise for nature lovers and fishermen.
At a lower altitude is the world's largest plain, the Northern European Plain, which stretches from France to Russia. Poland, located in the midst of this vast region, has rather even terrain, except in the south where the valleys of the Carpathian Mountains on the Slovakian border cut across the landscape. Running through this setting is the Dunajec River, which has its source at the border. Its waters flow into those of the Vistula, which crosses Poland to the Baltic Sea.
At several places on the river, there are rapids, to the great pleasure of the Poles, who flock here from Krakow, 60 kilometers to the north. Rafting has become a major tourist attraction. This region is also known for its hiking, and there are numerous trails through the natural park created around this landmark to preserve its rare plant species.
But the most remarkable sights here are undoubtedly the vast gorges cut by the Dunajec through the limestone of the Pyrenees range. To get the full sense of these incredible natural sculptures, you've got to hike an hour to the best viewpoints, otherwise they're inaccessible.
The